What's up, YouTube? ProoFy here, bringing you episode 2 of Domination by ProoFy. And we are playing Village Domination, as most of you can tell. For those who don't know the maps, this is Village. And I wanted to bring you guys an ACR gameplay from me. Being that this is the weapon I tend to use most, being the Slayer on the competitive Envyus team. So yeah, I thought that I should bring you guys a gameplay with the ACR, try to show you guys some great gun skill in this video itself. Now, one thing I do want to say is I do not drop a Moab in this gameplay, but however, I do drop a very sufficient amount of kills, and a lot of the kills I was able to acquire in this game really were skilled shots. I hope most of you, can enjoy it and notice, some of the shots that I was able to pull off in a lot of situations where I possibly, should have died. But yeah, I was just pretty much dominating this map. Alright, so let's jump into the breakdown of this map, in my opinion, for what kind of flag setup you want to have. I'd like the AC setup where we have the A flag and C flag. I feel like having them spawn, back tunnels around B is easier for me to spawn trap on this map. I don't know how you all feel on this subject, but I really feel like having the B and C flags allow you to, control the map a lot better than any other two flags on this map. Now, one thing I tried to do is I really tried to play, very aggressive. I wanted to see if I could, just run at these kids non-stop with the ACR, pick up as many kills as possible, and drop a Moab just running at them. And like I said, I didn't get it, but it's always fun, try to run around with a assault rifle and just destroy people rather than sitting back and, holding the trigger down. 'Cause, that can get boring, but I mean, I like to see really entertaining players, someone who, runs around 24/7 just to get the kills he wants to get. And a lot of you, I saw a lot of questions on my last commentary, and I'm gonna get this out of the way now. Yes, I do use a scuff controller. I have specialists in the 3 perks that I initially like to start off with. I believe in this game was steady aim for the 3rd perk, quick draw for 2nd perk, and extreme conditioning for 1st perk. And focus is the proficiency. So, hopefully by doing that, I save you guys the trouble of having to ask me what proficiency, what perks and whatnot. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the EGL. I wanted to say, congrats to Optic, as being part of the Eon organization, for them to go overseas and take home another championship in the European Gaming Ladder is it's quite remarkable. And, those guys have worked hard to get exactly where they are right now. And, being good friends with them, I really like to see friends of mine being successful in the gaming world. Another thing that I would like to talk about is the USA-EU rivalry that goes on. I feel like it's really dumb. I mean, of course, it's kind of cool to, be that competitive, but in my opinion, we shouldn't talk crap to each other and, bash each other in the chats or whatnot. If we're all here for the common purpose of wanting to see COD grow in general, and, see all of us come together in what we love so much and enjoy, and that is esports or just, online video games in general. I mean, sure, trash talking is fun, but to a certain extent. Not to where you should have hatred. In-game talk, that happens. Someone kills you, you're like, oh man, you fucking camper, he sucks. But that's really just you, being frustrated that you can't really make plays because of someone else is doing a good job of holding you off. So, I mean, I do it too. Anybody who watches my stream, know we talk about connection, whatnot. But that's all in-game talk, and it really shouldn't be taken to the heart or as serious as, personal comments or hatred towards someone. And I just really felt like they lost sight of that, with the EU USA rivalry. Hopefully in the future we can all get over that rivalry and be all about esports. Instead of having EGLs and American ladders, we should just have, you know, tournaments all over the world. Hopefully one day that's just welcome to all and doesn't have to be labeled. It could just be, you know, a Call of Duty tournament. It shouldn't be labeled as a European tournament or American tournament. It should just be a tournament for the best of the best to show up and compete. But, you know, I may be asking for a little bit too much, but it's just my view on the subject, and I just felt like I wanted to share that with you guys and kind of get an opinion out of you to see what you guys think on the subject. So, you know, feel free to leave a comment on that as well. One more thing that I really wanted to discuss apart from the EGL is the Frag Cup. Machinima Frag Cup, I talked about it in my last video, is I believe the September 23rd, and I'm really interested to see you know, who you guys are rooting for to win that. I don't know if you follow up with the teams, but I like to hear opinions on, or like top teams, what teams you think are gonna win it, what teams are gonna be top 3. So if you guys can leave comments about that, I'm really interested in seeing on what you guys think are the best teams and, you know, best players, or who you're looking out to do well in that tournament. So, Frag Cup, I'm going to be really looking forward to that. Alright, so, you know, since I got to talk about all I wanted to discuss as far as, you know, personal and gaming and all that, I wanted to talk about this game a little bit more. So, like I was saying, this is Domination on Village, and well, this guy's shooting at me for no reason. I don't think he realized I'm on his team. But like I said, I like to hold the AC flags, and you know, we're not doing a good job of holding it right now, but this ended up working out for me simply because they kept spawning like in the jungle area. And I say the jungle area where like you can go into the cave and whatnot, and they're spawning over there. And I was able to really set up along the left side of C, and pretty much, you know, just like as I'm doing right now, I'm just watching these left alleys, and they you know, just kept pushing towards me. By the way, in that game, I actually remember what just happened. Is I was 5 kills away from actually dropping a Moab right there when the stealth bomber flew over me and killed me. That has to be one of the most frustrating things about, you know, trying to get a gameplay. Like, you could just be that close to getting that kill streak, and, you know, air support takes you out. Whether it was intentional or not, it's just the luck, just your luck, I guess, in game. But yeah, I was really close on that one. Alright, so back to what I was saying. I like the AC setup. Like, if you guys are watching right now, I pretty much, you know, tried to stay in this general area for the most part. That guy, I don't know how he killed me. He must have great shots on me, or hollow points. But another thing that I could recommend for you guys to do if you're trying to take your pub game to the next level is, you know, don't get caught sprinting too much. You know, if you're gonna try to get to a spot, at least aim down for, I would say, at least one. That guy just got turned on really bad for at least 1 second. You always wanna make sure you're not caught sprinting. If you aim down, it prevents the entire thing of getting caught as soon as you move, or the timing, as they say, how terrible it is in this game. And for those who are like, timing, what is he talking about? Say, for example, like you're sitting down in a spot for like 25 seconds, and the second you move, you know, someone comes out and puts you in a gunfight situation. That's what timing is considered to be. So, I mean, I don't know if you like to be a little bit more... I didn't see that guy the first time I played this. Whether you're a patient player or an aggressive player, I think you should always at least, you know, check every corner when you're running around the map. Don't rely too much on the radar. Some people rock the support streaks that, you know, don't allow them to be on radar. So I wouldn't rely too much on a UAV. Although, you know, it might say where they are, just don't rely on it. Just focus on just what you see on the map and trying to get the kids that are, you know, not popping up on radar or camping or something like that. You know, as this game is coming to a close, I wanted to say, you know, I really appreciate the support on this series from the first video. And again, feel free to critique me on anything you have to say about my gameplays, guys. I really do appreciate it. And as you see, I'm really active on the comments, alright? So, this is Domination by ProoFy, episode 2. Thanks, guys. Peace.